Short stuff!
So right now I'm working on my 10th anniversary video. While my 10th is this coming August, I'll probably be delaying it to September due to how large this video is going to be. As for what that video is, that's a secret. But instead of not having any videos until then, because you need to keep making videos so that way YouTube doesn't bury you in the algorithms, I thought I would do some small videos in the meantime. These will all be edited by me, Rebecca Starlight. Let's call this series Short Stuff, where I take a look at 11 or 22-minute episodes of TV shows that don't give me a lot to talk about. I will talk about them for a minimum of 2 minutes to prevent these as actual YouTube shorts, and I will always keep them under 7 minutes to make sure that they're short enough. The rule for a Rat Animation review is for it to be 10 minutes to 59 minutes, 59 seconds long. The only reason the Loud House Rat Animation review is over an hour long is because of the credits, which don't count. And also, it was done before I established this new rule. Speaking of the Loud House, let's start this new series with the Loud House episode as an example. If you saw my Ghost of Mario McGee video a couple weeks ago, you could probably guess the general direction of what I'm doing. Now, this series could be on animations that I love, hate, or even ones I'm in the middle on. The episode I'm picking is the Season 6 episode, Don't Escar Go. Oh boy, Season 6. I'll be honest, while the Loud House's first decade hasn't aged well, it is still way better than the second decade. The 2010s at least had potential and hope. The 2020s? Well, let's start with a small problem. Stella is the most useless character in any piece of fiction I've ever seen. Actually, let's go even smaller. Stella is barely used in this episode. While all the boys try to sabotage Clyde's food entries for him ever going to Paris, great friends by the way, Stella does next to nothing. This is a problem in every episode that she's in. I talked about this in depth in my Rat Animation review on Schooled. By the way, this episode references that episode.
Oh, it's happening again! Clyde's leaving us, just like when Lincoln done went to Canada.
Stella is just the girl. That's all that she is. Several episodes just have her stand there doing nothing. I don't get a vibe from her personally. I mean, she's not as bad as Rusty.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. Mwah.
But she is far more boring. Literally the only thing I know is that Haley Chu voices her. You know, Marcy's voice actress from Amphibia. And sad that show started and ended while the Loud House outlasted. With Stella on board. And if you want a bigger problem to get away from, Rusty.
If you need any assistance, let me know. I could pretend to be your dad or an attorney. Since I look like I'm 30 now, you know?
Despite the show being called The Loud House, they kind of been stepping away from said house. Despite every episode starting with the theme song there, and Lori is still in the house still for whatever reason. It is sad that they go away from the titular house. Maybe the live action version of the show goes more into— What the fuck? Why is there a shitty live action remake while the original is still going on? Let's just get to the episode already. So the episode is about Clyde being able to go to Paris to live his dreams of being a famous chef. He's a 12-year-old with a talent for cooking, and the food, to be fair, does look really good. Unfortunately, this causes a stir with the friends because it means that Clyde will move to Paris to live his dream and become a successful chef. At first, his friends help him out. Lincoln's dad gives him some cooking advice, but because he's working at a restaurant at the same time, he picks up the instructions. I get that the joke is, lol, Clyde failed for listening at the wrong time, but does he really expect to add nacho cheese to snails? Clyde, you're a professional chef, I thought. The same issue occurs with the lunch late, which is literally the same scenario, and I have no idea why it's in here other than to pad out the runtime. Well, maybe the comedy can make up for the bad writing. How is the comedy in this?
I used to be the head chef on a 60-foot yacht off the French Riviera.
Is it sad that I trust Mr. Krabs unironically to be a better chef?
I was the head chef on the SS Diarrhea.
At least he made a famous sandwich. This episode has a girl crazy for waffles. Charming.
Why do you have 2 plates? This one's for the cats.
This show got 7 fucking seasons. I just want to remind you that in a scene where it looks like they almost killed a cat. 2 of them! What other jokes are there? Lincoln and his friends intentionally ruining Clyde's life? If I saw one of my friends doing that, I would cut ties with them forever, because it would be proof that they're narcissists that don't give a shit about me. Imagine if my best friend YoJax10 got to be a famous artist and I ripped up his drawings. Or him getting to be a popular voice actor and I intentionally delete his recordings. That's how this episode feels to me and I hate it. But because of status quo, Clyde forgives his asshole friends and he stays and decides to just do conference calls from now on via Skype from his home so that nobody loses anything. Can I be done? I think my viewers get the point. This episode fucking sucks!